Hello guys. This probably the last lecture series on the circulatory system. On the circulatory system. And for this lecture, we're dedicating it to abnormalities of the heart. It's another question you are likely to see. Abnormalities of the heart. So it will be very brief, then we start a new thing again. Abnormalities of the heart. There is no need to introduce understanding. All right. Abnormalities of the heart. Okay, so when I say abnormalities of the heart, what are we looking at? What are we coming to discuss? Abnormalities. What does it mean? Well, it means defects. Okay, defect of the heart or any condition that, or let me put it this way, any condition where the structure of the heart is not normal, or any condition in which the function of the heart becomes abnormal. That's what we discuss about. Oh, that's what we mean by abnormalities of the heart. Now, these defects or abnormalities can be present at birth when a child is born to life, all right, for the first time, or sometimes as you age in life, they come up. Do you understand? Yeah, so we will look at we are not delving too much into it, though they can ask you, so let's write them. Yeah, so let's look at ones that occur um at birth. When you have any health condition that actually occurred at birth, we say congenital, the whole class. Yeah, so when there is any disorder and we see it's congenital, the meaning it's acquired at birth. Okay. Yeah, so let's look at some of the congenital heart disorders or abnormalities. Can we look at them? So one is hole in heart. Yeah, yeah, hole in heart. So when we talk of hole in heart, it's we have it in two parts. What there can be a hole between the two upper chambers, the atriums. I hope you can visualize that.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. And there can be a hole between the two lower, I mean, chambers, the ventricles. Mm? You see the left ventricle, right ventricle. There can be a hole in between the two. There can be a hole in between the two ventricles. When there is a hole, what do you think will happen? The effect. What do you think will be the effect? What do you think will be the effect? So the effect is that the there is going to be some mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, right? All we are doing, you should be able to visualize the heart diagram. I don't want to really go there, but you guys are pushing me to. Where could this be? Hmm? You should be able to visualize the heart. I don't want to open. Yeah, well, I did anyways. Hold on. Yeah. So I believe you can see the
Yes.
atrium. So there's a right atrium, left atrium, right? Then the ventricles are below. So when we talking about hole in heart, that's atrial septal defect. That's a hole between the two atriums. That means that there could be a mixture of the two blood from the left side of the heart and the right side of the heart, right? And you know, in the left side of the heart, the blood that normally flows is what? The, I mean, oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood. And in the right side of the heart is oxygenated blood, right? So if there is a hole, there is a possible probability that there will be what? A mixing here and there, right? Yeah, so um that is it. Let's move on. Can we move on? Are you following?
Yes.
Hmm. So hole in heart. I don't want to give you any complicated disorder. I'm just trying to get you simple ones. Just a moment. Let me open the notes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so for the congenital heart abnormality, I'll only talk about one. Okay. The others are too deep for your level. Then let's look at the ones that are acquired, like develop later in life. So acquired. No, no one will really ask you to differentiate, but they will just ask you, write five disorders of the heart, right? So, or write four disorders of the heart. So you just come and list them. Acquired heart what? Abnormalities. Abnormalities. I believe all in the classroom are benefiting from this class. Someone should find out and let me know.
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes.
And by the way, Victoria, your time of coming to class, check that. Charity as well. I think you reported late. Charity. So you check that. Yeah, so yeah, let's look at other disorders. Okay, yeah, so acquired heart abnormalities. So, I mean, what did I say acquired heart abnormalities mean? Yes.
They are the defects of the heart.
Yeah, but congenital two are defect of the heart. What differentiate the two?
Yes. Say congenital is from birth.
At birth. Mm-hmm.
At birth.
Mm-hmm.
And how
Mm-hmm.
it
So acquired they develop later in life. Sometime maybe through infections or like you get a disease and the disease spread to affect your heart, or sometimes through lifestyle. Okay, when we talk about lifestyle, um, addiction like drugs or cigarettes and yeah, it could be anything. All right, so one is coronary artery disease. And I told you what coronary means, right?
Yeah.
So coronary artery. I hope it works. Yeah. Coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease. So this is when the coronary artery is blocked or narrowed. Hmm? It's blocked or narrowed. When it's blocked or narrowed, meaning there is little or no supply of oxygenated blood to the heart, right? And this can cause heart attack, yeah, or chest pain. So yeah, so this happens when what? The coronary artery is what? Blocked or narrowed, right? Can we move on?
Yes, sir.
Then we also have heart failure. It's also a defect. Heart failure. When the heart cannot pump blood effectively, failing to pump blood effectively, failing to pump blood effectively, failing to pump blood effectively. Can we move on? Then we also have cardio cardiomyopathy. Cardiomyopathy. So cardiomyopathy has an association with the heart muscle. The heart has a muscle, right? It's the muscle that allows it to contract and relax to be able to carry out its pumping activity. Please, are you listening to me? Muscle contract and relax. Yeah. So, um, when the muscle become weak or stiff, that's what we call cardiomyopathy. When the muscle become weak or stiff, then it will also lead to what? Heart failure, right? It will also lead to heart failure. Yeah, so um this is when the cardiac muscle become weakened. Okay? When the heart muscle or cardiac muscle becomes weakened or stiff. So if you add this to the congenital, I've given you three. Oh.
Yes.
Let me add one more. We have arrhythmia. Arrhythmia. They are a lot. Arrhythmia. So this has to do with the heart. Let me know if you are there.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, so this has to do with the heart rhythm. Okay. Systole, diastole. You know, boom, when your heart is pumping, I would mean systole,
Yeah.
diastole, systole, diastole. Now, when the rhythm is slow or fast or irregular, it's basically abnormal. And the name of the abnormality is what? Arrhythmia. So it has to do with abnormal heart rhythm. You see, when you go to the hospital, there is this instrument that reads the heart rhythm, right? Normally, it looks in this form. You even see it in movies. Hi there. Do you relate to what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So this that is machine actually measures or um describes your heart rhythm. Boom, boom. All right, in this form. In this form. Now, when it's too fast or too slow or irregular, okay, that's what we call arrhythmia. Okay, so let's leave it here. So at least now you know the heart diseases or disorders. So that's one of the questions they will ask you. You'll be asked. So this brings us to the end of the session for circulatory system. Let me know if you have any question. Let me know if you have any question. Okay, so in absence of questions, we'll switch to a new topic.